What's going on? What's going on? Hey, we are back again. Season 9, episode 2. We are back in the house. This is your girl Calandra.
And this is your girl Daphne.
And we are BlueMile Music Consultants. Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Yes. We are back again, ready to have another great time. Sitting on the couch talking with some great guests tonight. We're excited. We have an artist tonight and an author, but she's an artist as well. She's done music before in the movies, but she's here tonight to talk about. She's here to talk about her book, Watered Down. We're gonna talk about that, and then we're so blessed to have this 6-time Grammy nominated
Stellar nominated
Dove Award winning producer on tonight,
instrumentalist, the piano player, drummer, all these wonderful things.
So we are excited.
Really excited.
Yes, we
are. Lock in tonight. It's going to be good. I can't wait.
Please do. Listen, normally we go right into our commercial, telling you what we do and all that good stuff. But we're going to try to get into this interview a little bit and then take a break and throw in 2 commercials or something like that, because we want to get these guys on and have to start having this great conversation. And everybody tune in. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight.
Yes.
We want to thank everybody that tunes in. We want to give a shout out to Lala at 111 Studios.
111 Studios.
We'll be playing her commercial.
That's my girl.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a studio to do photography or whatever you're trying to do, come on out to Forest Park in the ATL. Well, Forest Park, Georgia.
But it's really Atlanta Metropolitan. But the address is Forest Park, Georgia.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And come on out and just support.
It's really, really nice, you guys. And it's so many different sets if you want to take pictures. So it's several sets. Even if you're not in the Atlanta Metropolitan, if you come in this way and you want a spot to shoot a video, a spot to do some photography or even your podcast, y'all, 111 Studios is it for you.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to everybody that's tuned in so far. Lady J is in the house. Letitia Johnson Montgomery. Big Ben is in the house from One Way Entertainment and Marketing and Promotions. We're giving a shout out to everybody. Continue to tune in, even from the people in the different cities and the states that we're in and the different countries. We want to just say thank you so much, y'all. But let's get ready to get right into this interview.
Excited.
All right. We want you to, I always say, put your hands together.
Clock it.
All right. For our guest tonight, come on and give it up for Gabriel Hatcher and for Delendra Peterson.
Hey, y'all, and welcome.
Hello, everyone.
How y'all doing?
He cool. Look. Hello, everyone. Listen.
Okay.
We always cutting up. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited for you to talk about what you got going on tonight. And let me just do this, and I always forget to do it. Sometimes
I appreciate you.
The way the Holy Spirit always gonna bring it back to my remembrance when you're in tune with Him.
Well, be in tune.
Let's stop and give. We always honor God first. We're just so different on this platform. But God, we thank you for tonight,
yes,
God.
Lord.
We ask you to bless our guests tonight, Lord. Whatever they need, supply it 100-fold. Lord, bless those that are tuned in tonight. And we just want to have a good time with you, God. We want to talk about the journey, talk about your blessings, talk about where we are now, God. And we just want to give you honor. We always want to recognize you first above everything and everyone else. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. All right. Amen. Let's get into this. You want to start off, sis? All right. Well, we want to start off. We want you guys.
Miss Jessica is on too. Jessica
Anderson. Yes, we interviewed her last show.
We did.
So we want you guys to tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started? Delendra, we're going to start with you. Just tell us about yourself, where you're from, and how do you get started in what you're doing now?
Okay. My name is Delendra Peterson. I am from Selma, but I'm currently living in Linden, Alabama, small little city. I probably never heard of it. Somebody Somebody told me.
There's an accent.
Look, I was just gonna say, he just said earlier when we was doing the pre stuff that I sounded country. You could tell I was from Alabama. What is
Uh-huh.
Well, you do got a little accent though.
A little bit.
You got a little accent though, so he was telling the truth.
But when she started off a totally different person than when we met. But go ahead.
I'm just saying I could be proper too now, but I just don't feel like it right
A
now.
little bit.
You know,
Jeffrey is watching. Love you too, Jeff.
But I also have a television network which I kind of put on pause because you ladies used to be on there as well, and I thank you ladies for being on there. Also, I've done music. I've started out with music, have a degree in music and everything. I've acted, and God put me in ministry. I'm also a minister, ordained minister.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God is just doing a whole bunch of stuff. So we just waiting to see what else he's gonna do and how he gonna just bring everything together. But he had me to start writing books. Back when I was in my second marriage, I wrote my first book, Diary of a Hurt and Confused Wife. So yeah.
Oh, I'm about to go get those books.
Yeah.
Just the titles alone makes me interested. So,
well, see, my second book, One Last Try, it you know, that title doesn't kind of grasp you, but you know, it was to try to get people to really work on their marriages. And this direction that God took me in, watered down me in, y'all just pray for me.
Yeah, we gonna get to that a little bit later. We read a little bit of what you said. You know, we read a bit. All right, Brother Gabriel, tell us how you got started and what you're doing, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I am a native of Louisville, Kentucky, and
Louisville.
Yeah,
somebody got an accent.
Louisville.
Okay.
But pastor's kid. That's really pretty much how I really got my start. Just as a musician. Start off with drums. Of course, I think all musicians kind of start off with drums. My father prayed over my hands one Sunday night, and never took a lesson. I regret it, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can, you know, play and do the things that I can do. But never took a lesson. Dad prayed over my hands, and it's just been going up from there.
Wow.
And so now I'm on this journey as I guess you can call me an artist. I don't really consider that an artist, but you know, I just get my music out there. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's just amazing that you said that, Gabe, because you're about the third or fourth person that I've heard of that their hands were prayed over and they just started playing. Another friend of mine said his hands was prayed over. He started speaking in tongues, and his grandfather took him to the piano and he just started playing.
Wow.
Just like that. That is amazing. So nobody can tell me God ain't real. Nobody can tell me God ain't real, because you can't make that up. That's not made up. That thing is serious.
Yeah, you can't make that up.
You can't make that up. But listen, so you know, we read your bios, and you guys wear so many hats. I was like, my goodness, I thought we were busy. I thought we were busy, but my goodness. So let me ask you this: how do you balance that whole career and still having time to just, I guess, live outside of? Because some people say, oh, I don't live outside my career. It's just my career only. So how do you find balance in living your life, still being able to take care of yourself and your family and cook and do all these other things, be dad or whatever, and still have this career? How do you find balance in that?
You want to go first?
Ladies first.
But I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. Like, truthfully, back when I was younger, I was messing up. Like, it was hard to try to do everything. I was focused so much on work and
wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, and that was a problem with my second marriage. I was so focused on everything else, so I had to learn from that. That was a learning process. Just because God gives you gifts and give you a purpose does not mean he wants you to just destroy your life by just being absorbed by everything. You have to have, and I'm still learning. I have to take time for myself, and I have to learn to have fun. Like God wants us to have fun, and He wants us to do things, and so you just have to think about at least once a week. I make sure I focus on myself. I do my little pamper day, and do things on my something because my son stays too far away, and then just travel, do something, have fun. But
woosah.
That's it, girl. That's it. Go ahead, Gabriel. Go ahead, say I'm country. Go ahead.
Okay, gay.
Hey, listen. At this point, we all know what you is, so it's good. But
okay.
I actually would piggyback off of you.
Oh, I like him already.
He can do that because he preacher kids. We know how to come at each other. I'm coming back.
Come on, I want to.
Listen, we quit.
Okay.
We quit. But I would actually have to piggyback off of you because, like yourself, when I really started, I got relocated to California at the age of 17.
Oh wow!
A church moved me to California, and that's really where I started to be a leader when I was basically the music director of the church. Never had to do anything like that at that age. And so, and being, the family guy, I'm moving across the world by myself.
Yeah.
And so, and went through all the years, ended up getting married at the age of 22. And I did the same thing. My focus was more so on the music. I gotta go here. I gotta go here. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I had to learn a lot with disappointments on both parties. I won't never say that, it was my fault. I won't never say that it was the other person's fault. But,
right.
I just think when you put your focus all over here, you miss a lot of the things over here. And so now with the balance of things, I got kids now. And so I find my inspiration and my place of peace is through my kids.
Oh, yeah.
This is good.
And, I would love to go do the movie thing, but I'm such a, I can do anything by myself. I really don't need no matches. So it's like I could really go to the movies by myself, go out to eat by myself. So that stuff doesn't entertain me to a point to say, oh, this is what I got to do. I would rather give that time to my boys and give them that. And then whatever else time I have by myself, I'll figure it out on the way. But it's just now learning. I think life is all about learning. It doesn't matter how old you
absolutely.
Get. Life is all about learning. And so, you're just taking every day as a learning lesson. What can I do better today that I failed at yesterday? And that's just kind of how I, take and think about things. Even though, don't get me wrong, every day is not going to be peaches and cream.
Absolutely.
You may have a couple of days where you keep falling on your face, but you still got to have a mindset to say, hey, look, what can I do better today that I failed at yesterday? So that's that's me.
That's just so fired up because, we've interviewed so many different people on our show and we get so many different answers. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, and I love that you said that you had to learn this.
Yeah.
And to any artist, any person in the industry that you just grinding. I really pray that you learn this at an early age so you don't have to go through, I missed out on life because I was so into this and I didn't have a chance to, really enjoy my life. We get one life to live. Yeah. And I think that you can find balance. I'm big on balance.
I know.
I'm big on balance. And I really believe that I tell people this all the time. You gotta sit down somewhere and just woosah and calm your mind. We grind, and you look up and your whole conversation is about work and your job and this. It's like, I don't want to talk about that no more. I just want to watch.
And she whines just like that.
I do.
She wants.
I do. I tell her, cut that laptop down.
And I say that because we're business partners as well.
Right, we're business partners. So, and I be like, shut off the computer. I don't want to do no more.
But listen, the thing is though, what you said was that when we start off in the industry, unless you have that mentor that can guide you in that way, because we all start off hungry in it because we don't know a lot. So we start off full force. I was one of those. You start and I've just, even in my wonderful age that I'm in.
Well, bless the Lord for your wonderful age.
You know, that I'm in, I can I'm still okay, and I'm still a grinder, but I'm learning balance. Like you said, every day we learn something. This is technique that I've been reading, where you set a timer and you work for 25 minutes, and then you get up and you step away from it.
Absolutely.
And then you come out, or you make a list and complete those things that you can do like in under 2 minutes, you know, whatever it may be. But we got to find what works for ourselves individually, because everybody's created different.
Absolutely.
We move different, you know, but I think that when we kind of get the hang of it, we can work it out.
Find your flow, you know, find your flow and just make sure that you stay within that and you're not overdoing it where you're drained and you're washed out and, you know, you're frustrated.
Yes. We love that, and giving a shout out. More people are coming on. Myrna, we thank Tammy for watching. Myrna's in Florida, right?
Yes.
So we thank God for everybody that is coming on. Look, this next question is,
it's a good one.
What are some of the struggles or challenges that you've come up against in your career? And we know this could be different for everybody, but what are some of those different challenges that you've come against in your career?
Would you like to go first, sir?
No, ladies first, always. So just be prepared that you're going to be the one answering first.
Oh, I love y'all. I just want y'all to know. I love y'all.
Well, just like Gabriel, I want to let you know, I got married early too. I got married at 19. So yeah, at 19, it was you know how somebody just love.
Man, love.
I love, and it's just like sometimes you have to just sit your butt down somewhere and let God give you the right love.
Absolutely.
Okay, but the struggles that I've gone through in the industry is the fact that I'm a woman.
Yep.
You know, I'm just gonna be transparent. I'm a woman. And the sad thing about it is that God has blessed me with so many gifts. And I'm just humble. Like, I will go into a place and act like I don't know nothing. I will sit there and scrub a floor for people, and I can know more than them. I can be in a better position than them. But God would tell me, go pick up that piece of paper and do stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
wash the dishes.
Exactly. I was managing some artists when I started out managing artists, and I was managing some artists, and we went to War Jones Club. Got there, it was a hot mess. Like, they were supposed to be, I already had the conference going. It wasn't going. Guy looking around frantic, and I walked up to him. I said, "Well, what's wrong? What's going on?" He was like, "Ain't nobody doing what they're supposed to do." And I was like, "What do you need done?" And he just started listing stuff and doing. I said, "Let me get your notebook." I started doing stuff like I was getting paid and wouldn't.
Wow.
But even still doing that, it's like people still don't look at you as being a person that's capable. And it's sad.
Ooh.
Another thing that women are not gonna like, too many of y'all are opening up your legs to get opportunities.
My.
For women.
Ooh.
God is too good for you to be sitting there trying to give your body up for an opportunity when God gave you the gifts to do what you need to do.
Ooh.
And it's hard because men come at you like they come at you thinking, okay, if she want this opportunity,
I'm good.
I'm not gonna do what you say do. I'm gonna try to make you do what he say do.
Come on.
So that's the struggle. That's the struggle that I had.
Come on.
Gabriel.
Come on, Gabriel.
Well, for me, my biggest thing, and even till this day, is just fear of your peers. I've now gotten to a place of for honesty, I don't care. But for a long time, it was my peers who held me back. You know, you can produce and play for concerts and sing for concerts for other people, do things for other people.
Yeah.
But when it's time for your stuff, the same support that you was getting when you're doing other people's stuff, you're not getting that when you're doing your own stuff.
Yeah.
And so fear just sums it all up. You know,
okay,
that's so good.
And like on my record technically was done 2017.
Wow.
But I sat on it. I think matter of fact, the recent song on my record it probably was created back in 2022, 23 probably. And that was the last song on my record. And so I've been sitting on my record since 2017.
Wow.
Only because I'm like, okay, if I put this out, all my peers don't put out some great music. They put out some great records. If I put this out, now I'm trying to compare myself to them.
Compare skills every time.
And finally, I just kind of got hit in the head like, hey, dog, it doesn't matter. Everybody with music, and that's the great thing about music, is there is a lane for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Somebody's going to like it.
Yes.
There is a lane for, and that's the great thing about music. So while you're trying to win your peers' audience, there's a whole other audience over here who is waiting for the sound that you have.
That's it.
I perceive your prophet.
I got that. I don't care, and I finally just went on the limb and released my music. And so to God be the glory of the response that I've been getting on it. I didn't expect it to go this far. I won't lie to you. But I'm grateful as well, though. I really am.
Yeah, that's good. And that fear will cause you to, it will paralyze you.
Absolutely.
Fear will paralyze you from walking into your destiny and your purpose. And I love what you said when we talk about that support thing. We are big believers in supporting people. And I always say support is an action word because people will make their mouth say anything. And I can tell you I love you and I support you all day, but until I show you, you won't know that my words are real. And can you go to everything? No, you can't, but you can show some type of support, whether you sow into them, whether you buy their project, whether you give them some encouragement.
All of that thing. And you know what? I'm tripping because I'm putting these two together because Delendra was saying about just being a woman in the industry. And then Gabe talked about just the whole fear because we want to please our peers. And even as a woman, sometimes you know this stuff and you really know it. And you get into this, no offense, Gabriel, you get into this male dominant environment or industry. And you almost like dumb down sometimes because you have to. Let me speak for me. Sometimes you have to act like you don't know.
Yeah,
because when you start speaking up, I know from my experiences. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. I do streaming. I know to use the board. I know how to work a stage. All of that in this male dominant. And sometimes you have to almost feel like. Let me know what y'all doing first. And I said, I don't want to do that no more. I'm too old for this. You either gonna like it or you're not. Because I know what God has given me. That's why I said that whole fear, I know what God has given me and the things that He has given me in this industry to be productive in. But sometimes when you're in a male saturated or male dominant environment, you do dumb down and fear out a little bit. Because you're a woman, no offense to you, but just had to put that together.
We know you're not like that. We're not talking about you. Even though you calling me country, we ain't talking about you.
Just had to kind of put that together. So
listen, but that's good stuff. I was about to say something, but the feedback, even people saying, being young in the industry, Big Ben was saying that, sometimes, people don't take you seriously, even being young in the industry. But we got to take God out of a box. God uses whom He please. And who are we to say that they're not called to do what they're doing?
Right.
Because they're a certain age, they're a certain color, they're a certain gender, and all of this, because God gives the gifts to whom he pleases.
Right, but man has to also respect the gift that God has given you. Because sometimes God don't be nowhere on that stage. He don't be nowhere on the stage. Let's just keep it real. And you know it. He don't be nowhere on the stage. And they be looking at you like, okay, what's she gonna do?
Right.
I'm gonna do my job. What you think I'm ready to do? Clean the stage up, number one. You know how I get.
Right.
But anyway.
Right. No. That's what you do. But you know, that's so funny.
I know,
it is that is funny. But no, it's real. It is real. And Delendra had a great point, you know, and I know some women out there have experienced that, and even Gabe has had a great point, you know, just being that comparison. You compare yourself to people, kills. And you're like, is it going to do as well as this one? Well, it's going to do the way God wants it to do. If you release it, he's gonna do his thing. When God is giving it to you, it's never gonna fail.
Right.
It's never going to fail. It's going to surpass your imagination. That's what it's going to do, because he's that type of God. This is some good stuff.
I know. So let me ask this question. And I love this question because I love just the array of answers that we get. What is your why?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's
a good question.
Exactly.
That's what we do. What is your why?
Okay, y'all are good. You know what I'm saying? Pull it out.
Man.
That was a good question. I mean, honestly, my why started with my kids. It started with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of like Gabriel. Like I was even growing up, because being a preacher's kid, like we went to everybody's church and you could hear everybody playing, singing.
Come on.
They would be prophesying, preaching, and you sit here like, I can't do it like them. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and my dad was the type of preacher. He was not finna do all that hooping and hollering. Sit there and teach you, and you be like, oh my God, I know the Lord, and you didn't really even know who the Lord was as a child. I know the Lord. So I used to sit here and say, like, I ain't everybody else. Like, even when God started pouring different gifts into me, I would sit there and wonder, I'm not them. But when it was like, okay, so I really honestly say God gave me my kids to save me and to guide me, because I was ready to get side. And my kids called me and said, Mama, we love you. And I did not commit suicide. And from that day forth, my why was because I knew that my kids had to see me like I saw my parents. They had to see. And see, I look, even now, my parents, if you look beside me, my parents are there, because they were the biggest guiders in the world. My mother could sing. She was a contra alto. She could sing so pure alto. And she could speak and do all of these different things. She had so many talents and skills. My father was the same way. The man. You know how them country men, they got that song.
A man, right.
Wait. So the city men ain't no man. It's just the country men.
I don't know.
Because you from Kentucky in the country. Don't do that.
No.
Little bit of country and Kentucky country. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Them countrymen is the men. You hear me?
Exactly.
My father from Alabama.
It's a song out about
countrymen. I knew that's why we was connecting, because your dad was from Alabama. I knew.
Yeah. See.
But yeah, that's my why. My kids were my why. They have always been my inspiration for everything. Like, I want them to see how I saw my parents. And then as I grew a relationship with God, I wanted God to see me
as
he knew I could be. And I know I still have a road to go to where he wants me to be. But I want to start seeing myself like God sees me.
That's it. You gotta see it. You gotta see
it.
He got a lot for me, and I know he wants a lot for me, but I gotta see it for myself. So if I start seeing that, that's my why. Is the key.
Yes.
All right, Gabriel, what's your why?
So it's time for benediction. She just literally just you preach the word.
I'm ready to pass the offering
Is your
plate,
cash?
honey.
Hold on. Did you drop your cash app down here so everybody can
Right.
send you an offering?
No.
I mean, golly, man.
Pass the offering plate.
No, but I have to, again, I have to agree. Like, my kids is my why. I was talking to somebody before I really released my music, and they was talking to me. They just kept telling me, GJ, release your music, because there's someone out there who really needs to hear this. And why are you keeping them from that?
Wow.
And it stuck to me because it's like, now I'm being selfish.
Yeah.
I'm being selfish
because
I'm psyching myself out. I'm telling myself, nah, man, it's not good enough. It's not ready. And but when my kids listen to it, I see the way my kids react.
Yeah.
And we can't. My record, I'm actually tireless to my record. When my kids get in the car, they all got their favorite song. They know all the songs. And so I can't listen to nobody else's music while my kids is in the car because they want to listen to my record. And that stuff is, at the end of the day, it's a great inspiration.
Yeah.
Because, kids, they're some of the most honest people.
Yes.
Very honest.
And they'll let you know in a heartbeat, nah, that's not it, for sure. But just to know, just to know that my kids are, I call them my guinea pigs because I let them listen to my music and they'll tell me right then. So my why is because of my kids, and also, if God gave me something, why am I being stingy and holding it to myself?
Oh, that's good.
That's good stuff.
And that's that's something that kind of like beat me up because it's a true statement. This gift came from God.
Yeah.
I did not wake up like some of these musicians and they can play and sing like none other. I don't have that. I literally, God gave me this. Why am I being stingy with holding this sound and what he's giving me to myself when there's people? And ever since I've done it, I've gotten responses of, man, GJ, I love your music. Can you just put out a piano record? I just want to. I just want to pray to your music, or I want to just ride in the car and listen. And I'm just like, really? That stuff is still shocking to me till this day. But I had to apologize and repent, I guess, and got my little whooping, but it's all good.
Won't he do it though? He will.
But the wonderful thing is, we serve a God that loves us so much.
Yeah.
That he won't allow us, to not do what we so. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He chastises those whom he loves. So if he said, hey, I gave this to you, why you sitting on it? And you can't keep being disobedient. You can't keep being disobedient because there are blessings in your obedience. That's the word of God.
Somebody's waiting to be
blessed.
To hear what God say, what God has downloaded into you. And it's just amazing that y'all said that about your children, because when I write my songs, they're my first audience. They are my first audience. And like Delendra said, I want my kids to see me in the same fashion as I saw my mom out. She was out there doing her thing, and they had so much stuff going on musically when we were growing up, and I wanted to leave a legacy for my kids. And it's just amazing because my first audience is, you sing tenor, you sing alto, I got the soprano. Let's run over the chorus. What you think about this? And if they say, Mama, this is good, we going with this. I've been bouncing my music off of them since they were little people. You sing soprano, I got the tenor, you sing alto. And it works, you guys. And I thank God for that. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, I knew you were going to say it.
I know you know.
Because she
I really do. I bounce
her babies
off of them.
from the fashion to everything, everything. But you know that, I mean, it's a blessing though.
It is.
For those, I don't have kids, so it's a blessing to be able to build that legacy for your children,
and for your
my nephews. You know, I have 3 nephews, but it's a blessing to do that. Yep, him too.
All boys.
But you know, but what I can say is that I love me. I love this thing God has given us. I love music. I love the gift of music because music is so universal.
It is.
I don't care what your nationality is. If you got great music, great lyrics, because you can have good, you know. But if you, and I know the difference. See, I told Daphne this before. I've worked with so many different musicians, but when I hear a musician, and I be like, man, they anointed. I hear musicians that play well,
right?
Oh yeah. But then I hear the musicians that, man, they making that piano talk, speak, and preach.
Right.
Okay.
At the same, no, and it's a difference
because
it's
a difference.
It's almost like heart.
It's almost like the chords are like flowing. The chord progressions and the minors and everything. I mean, they're like, and I'm like, man, it's just this dude right here is anointed. I want to work with this dude.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's some.
No.
It is a hard thing. And then, you know what, I was looking at this the other day and they were saying, you know, just to do this, and then we're going to go to the next question.
Let's put these together. Okay,
this preacher was saying, you know, the people dance off of your music, but you didn't even worship. So it was almost like musicians, they just come and some of them just come and play, but they don't even have a song to worship.
Wow.
He was like, yeah, they danced off your music. They did all this off of your playing. But where was the worship?
Ain't nothing like this when he get off that daggone keyboard and get that little dance, and I say, you better shout.
Or even if they
lift their hands and start worshiping.
Those songs out of that whole set list, there should be a song that resonates with you. That you have your own song, you know, don't just play it, but live it. But
absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
So guys, this has been such a great interview. What is next for you? And then how can people reach you? So tell us what's coming up next for you, and how can people reach out?
I want to ask Delendra something at the end.
Okay. Oh yeah. What next? You know what? So let's do this since you did that.
I don't know, because we might have to go. We might go over time.
No, we're not.
Okay,
no, we're good.
We're good.
They're going to tell us what's next. But Gabriel and Delendra, I want you to talk about, and just probably going to follow your what's next, the project that you're here to push and that you're here to talk about, your book, Watered Down Men, because we was reading some excerpts and some stuff about it. I want to give you.
Gabriel probably going to have something to say, because that's why I wanted to wait. But go ahead, you got it.
So what's next for you guys?
Let's talk about Watered Down Men
and how we can how people can reach out to you, because Gabriel, I want to tell you, your music is awesome.
Yes,
it really is.
The best thing.
Thank you.
And listening to it. And see, I'm an instrument girl. You know, instrumentation is my thing, along with the singing. I love a good horn. I love a good, you know. She love a good 808 in her music. She from Miami, so she get it honestly. You know what I'm saying? The 305, he laughed at you.
Don't do that, Gabriel. Don't you do that.
I love instrumentation. So I wanna just tell you, you know, you are anointed and God is blessing you to do it. Don't stop doing it. Keep doing it, because somebody want to hear it.
Yes.
We some of them somebodies.
I love it.
You know,
I love it.
And so we speak that God's gonna bless you. Just be it. I was gonna use a big word, but
that's fine. Just say big.
Big
is
huge.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But 3 letters is real good for God. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. It's wonderful.
Okay.
B-I-G. That's it.
Y'all say what's next, because we'll cut up all day. Come on, tell us what's next.
I don't know what's next.
Okay.
God has this whole, I'll just say, let's just wait and see what God does, because God is doing so many things in my life. He over 17 years ago, God gave me a vision of what he's going to do.
Wow.
And I'm just believing and trusting in what he's going to do. He showed me a 7-story building. And I don't know when he's going to do it or how he's going to do it. I just know he's going to do it. And so that's all I can say is, when somebody asks me what I'm doing next, I've stopped trying to figure out stuff for myself, and I just let him do it, because I mess up when I do it myself. So honestly,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
All right, Gabriel.
My next is pretty much sums it up. I'm just not going to be stingy. I am going to. I'm working on a piano record.
Okay.
That is, it won't be no lyrics. It won't be no band. It literally, it's just gonna be just me playing.
I love that.
But that, that's gonna take some time, because I don't want to just sit down and just play stuff. I want to make sure what I'm playing not only makes sense, but it fits whoever's listening to it. So when someone's listening to it, they can literally. Music is about emotion. And so, and that's the goal, is to bring that emotion out, whichever that emotion may be. Because we as humans, we get to a place of, we try to ball our feelings in, and we want to be the tough person, whether it's male or females. We try to be this tough person where we just got to keep it together. But
this is good.
Then you don't have nobody that you can really, outside of God, let me make that outside of God, but you don't have nobody that you can just release that stuff with. So if you're listening to my music and you're in the car or you're at home and you just feel an urge of presence, you can do all of that during that. And so that's one of the things that I am working on. I do want to do a record where I'm doing like a producer's edition. I'm getting some of the songs that I produce for other people, and then allowing the audience to hear it my way. Because as a producer, you always make sure you foresee the artist.
Right.
They get what they're wanting. So if they have a vision, it is your job to make sure you give them that. So now I'm doing it my way.
That's it.
I love that.
As the producer, I'm taking some of the songs that I produced and wrote on,
just
letting the world hear it through my lens.
You haven't produced me yet. You can produce me. You haven't produced me yet.
Okay.
I love that.
Well, you can most definitely reach out, and we're gonna get something going.
Collaboration is everything. I got the background for you.
Listen,
because I need songs for my movies I'm getting ready to work on. Guys,
I would love.
We got you in the movies too.
Yeah,
we got you in the movies. See, let me tell you,
in the movies.
Okay, I probably won't be in the movie.
No, but listen, that's what we do. We just finished writing for some movies and some things.
You got one coming out.
Oh yeah. We just finished. Yeah. So
she got one.
I'm not in the movie. What? I'm hurt.
I'm not, girl. I'm not in the movie.
See, look at him.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't in the movie either.
Oh, you just wrote it, but you. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't in the movie.
Did you ask them how they can find?
Yes, and we got it scrolling on the bottom. If you want to book Gabriel Cadence Management. Yes. All of that information.
My cousin watching. Hey, Latoya.
All of that is going on the bottom. Delendra's information. Let me tell you, everybody that's watching. Hey, Lily, Sister Lily is watching. One of my church members. We are just so grateful tonight. I have thoroughly enjoyed this interview.
But I just wanted to ask the question, Calandra.
Okay, you got time. Ask your question.
Y'all are funny.
Ask your question.
So, Delendra.
Yes, ma'am.
I was reading the excerpts from your book.
Oh Lord, here we go.
And it just it's causing people to think. Because when you said that, what part did women play in a watered down man?
Mm-hmm.
First, maybe she should define
what
is a watered
down man.
Okay, so a watered down man. Good question. To me, my father was a man. And so many men now are.
What does that really mean? Like,
you ready to break down for you? To me, a man is someone who knows God, leads their family to God.
Okay.
Who work hard, if you have to work multiple jobs, you will make sure your children are in the bed, sleep, doing what they need to do to get their rest, going to school. You're doing everything a leader should do. And sometimes you even have to follow. I've seen great men realize that sometimes they have to follow in order to lead. So,
that's good.
It's realizing that even if you have to cry, that's fine, but you're still a strong man. Sometimes people feel like I'm telling the men that they shouldn't cry, but that's not true. That's giving emotion. Telling you love them, that's being a real man. Not hiding who you are. Telling your children you've done wrong, that's being
okay.
Accountability.
Exactly. Not being selfish, giving up what you need to give up in order for your family to thrive.
Okay.
That's a real
that makes a lot of sense. So what part, because that intrigued me. Okay. And Gabriel, you can chime in if you want to. So that's fine. So what part do we as women play in men being watered down?
We play multiple parts.
I want to hear, girl. That's why I say I want to hear.
From dating a man, we have too many women that will try to be the man in a relationship instead. We've lost our roles. We've lost who we are because we don't know who we are and whose we are.
Okay.
When you know that you're a God's child, you'll know your role in life. And God tell women that you're supposed to be single and all this and Miss Independent. I'm not Miss Independent.
I need a man.
Business. I don't care. I don't want to be independent because I don't want to do everything by myself.
Me either.
All these songs, see, we listen to these songs and watch these movies that tell women that you're supposed to be independent. We let these women back in the 1950s and 60s tell us that we're supposed to be able to do everything by ourselves. That is a lie from hell.
It is. Women's liberation is taking you straight to hell.
Exactly. So we just starting that way. And then when you become, as a mother, you train your sons to be sorry. Too many of y'all women training y'all sons to be sorry.
Somebody just said that. We mother them.
Exactly. You do too much. You have to, even if you're a single mother, it's okay. Find a man or men in the community that can help you teach your son how to do not baby him. Give him chores to do. Make him cut the grass. Make him clean his room. Make him know how to respect a woman. Show him how to make that he needs to walk on one side of the road and the woman walk on the inside.
Inside of the road.
To be a man, so that when he goes out into the world, no matter what the world does to him, he will know that he is still a man. And then when you go to being married, there are too many women trying to pay all the bills because your man want to be sorry and play on the PlayStation and games. You do not have to have a man so bad that you have to sit there and take abuse and take all this foolishness when God said better. When you realize that you are God's child, man and woman, you will realize that you deserve better, you should be better, and you should become better. That's the little short breakdown of it.
Woo! Gabriel, what are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts, Gabriel?
Look at 11.
That's why I wanted to say it. I want to hear from your point of view, Gabriel.
Where's the offering plate at?
No, wait. He's acting up.
That's why I wanted to raise this.
Because
we have two genders on the screen, so I just wanted to hear what you had to say, and then I wanted to hear what Gabriel had to say because I thought it was just so interesting for that perspective. So that's why I just wanted to hear what you really mean by that.
Sometimes, when the last question that was asked, how does a woman play that role in a watered down man? sometimes from a man's perspective, we don't get that support. We do get the independent side of, I don't need you to do this, and I don't need you to do that. So now what you're doing is you're actually belittling him because, like you said, technically it is the man's job to take care of the woman, but you guys are supposed to be a team.
Yes.
Again, now this is just my perspective, okay?
Right. It's a good perspective.
But you guys are supposed to be a team. But if you always having your woman boss talking, saying, okay, I can do this by myself, and she's out there doing it by herself. Now look, there is nothing wrong with a woman who's making her money. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But once you are making your man feel like he can't compare to you, that's when you lose. That's when you're gonna lose him.
That's true.
You're gonna lose them to the place. You're gonna lose them to, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's just.
I mean, he's telling the truth, because my dad would tell me it don't matter if you marry a garbage man. He's still the head of the household. He's
still the head of your household.
It don't matter if you making $6 million and he making $50,000 a year. He's still the man of the household.
Absolutely.
Let him lead.
But it's just what society is teaching us in this generation.
That's true.
I can't say back when I was growing up. In this generation, what society's teaching these people, from the music videos, from the movies, from social media, they're teaching that if you don't have all this big money, then you ain't worth nothing.
Exactly.
That's sad.
And that's not really the case. It's not.
And that is not God's order.
It's out of his order.
Yeah, and we just got to get back to basics. I came up under my grandparents. I saw. I was just telling somebody that I'm used to a man checking the tires and the oil, because I saw my grandfather do it for my grandmother before she went anywhere. And even before he got to the condition he's in now, he used to always say, make sure your tire's good before you get on the road, because I travel singing. So I think for us that are boss women, I'm going to say this because we talk about it all the time. I know. When we come out of the office, when we come off the stage, I don't want to be the boss in my home like that.
I don't want to do that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling folks what to do all day.
All day.
All day. I'm putting
rub my head, out. Baby, and tell me you love me.
Okay. But you know what, ladies? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It's when you had to be the leader, when you had to be the leader. Like I'm not gonna. I had to be the leader. When you had to be the leader, I had to pray, and I was like, God, for this next marriage that you have for me, that's gonna be it, because I know he gonna be the one.
Lord.
You gonna send him. I need you to train me again, because my situations trained me. My situation caused me to have demons attached to me that feel like, okay, these men didn't do what they're supposed to do, so you still gonna have to be the woman and the man anyway. I don't want that. So even as a woman, you can be a boss woman, and you might have gone through stuff, but you got to retrain yourself. You got to pray and ask God and say, God, please teach me my role again.
Absolutely.
Show me it's okay to submit to a man that submits to you. Show me it's okay to be the woman and to love being a woman, because I don't care what Beyonce talking about with the lemonade. I don't care what all these people talking about Sierra with her song. All y'all married. Y'all got husbands. Why y'all telling other women that that's okay to be single? Sit down somewhere. I don't want to be independent, and they don't want to be independent either.
You know what?
Me either.
This is too good.
That's why I wanted to pull that out, because it was so good. I'm going to buy your book, because I want to delve into the grit of it, because I know it's so much more.
We're gonna have to have a show about your book.
I know it's so good. And Gabriel coming in. Say it again, baby.
I really want to do a documentary on it.
Yeah.
Train you. Listen.
There's that word train again. I told you. Don't be calling.
Who said something?
Don't be calling.
Listen. We got to get out of here, because y'all ain't finna get me in trouble.
Good. But you guys, when I tell you, Delendra, we really may have to come back and just when we finish reading the book and just kind of like get some other women as well to read the book and come back on and really discuss it from a godly standpoint, because a lot of women, we do miss out because especially when you're single, and you got to do it all. And I thank God for allowing me to stay single until he fixed my heart and changed my heart and say, now you are ready to be a wife again. You know, and someone in my my church, he was teaching and everything. I just checked it off. I said, thank you, God. You have confirmed. Now I'm ready. So I get it. Yeah. So thank you so much for this. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to. You're right.
This told me to my laughing out.
Yeah, but the thing is, I believe that, you know, the man should lead. We should follow. But I'm like, don't ask me to follow you and you ain't leading me
and
nowhere.
You riding off the cliff.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
If you're going off the cliff,
if you want me to follow you, have a plan.
Don't ride off the cliff.
Have a vision
and make it plain. Put it on a piece of paper.
For our household.
So we can read
so I can feel confident and safe to follow you. And I think sometimes as women, we don't feel safe because if they're not stable, they all over the place. A lot of us like stability. I like stability. I'm structured.
I can go with the ins and outs, just as long as we don't fall over the cliff.
But
I'm good.
Yeah.
I can roller coaster with you. Don't you?
If you're a woman in that situation, it's also up to us to pray for our men. It's us to go You can't sit here and expect that man to do it by himself. Like Gabriel said, it's a teamwork thing.
Yeah.
You gotta pray for your man if he ain't on focus and you want that man in your life.
Put him before God. Put him before God.
3 chords. He said 3 chords.
Put him before God. And I'm gonna tell you this, women, we gotta realize God created us to be some powerful creatures.
Exactly.
We can speak life into our man, or we can speak death,
or kill it.
So we got to end on that note.
We got to end, but this is good, Gabriel. Like I said, thank you for chiming in. Thank you, Delendra. I'm going to read it. You are on Amazon, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm a most definitely check you out.
Well, thank you. And I love what I heard at the beginning. I was like, and I went and checked out just some of your stuff earlier. But I would love to work with you, especially when I start working on movies. And I'm like you, Miss Calandra. I love instruments. I love I like to worship. Like I'm not one of them hooping singers. I'm not one of them runs. I'm a worshiper.
Yes, absolutely. Collaboration is everything.
And we believe in that. We believe in
like
that.
I said before, if you need some songwriters or anybody to do whatever, we
write
a lot. We write a lot. So I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Girl, let's get in.
But they still come in. And somebody said, I just need to be loved, needed, depended on.
To give the.
We got to go.
Was this music or something?
I don't know what that was. You didn't finish your thought, sir. You didn't finish your thought, sir.
This was good. Oh my goodness, I love her country accent.
They talk about you.
There's that word again, train again.
Ain't nothing like it.
Oh, you want to be nice, Gabriel, because your dad from Alabama. That's what.
Your dad.
Somebody said I've been dropping the mic all night.
Yep. Listen, this is some good stuff, and we'll have this on replay tomorrow.
Yes.
And we love you guys. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy schedules to sit down with little old us on the couch.
So thank you.
Conversation with BlueMile. And it's been fun. We hope that you've enjoyed yourself. And listen, we got to get out of here. We want you to go.
We got a couple more announcements after this. We got to announce.
Okay, we want you to go and support Gabriel. Get his new single. Get his project.
Download it.
And buy it. Yes. Please buy it.
Yes. If you got it on vinyl, go order the vinyl. If you got it on vinyl. If you don't have it on vinyl, Gabriel, get it on vinyl.
Because I'm gonna get it if you get on vinyl. Because my vinyl collection is up. All right. Go get the book, Watered Down Men.
We are coming back. Y'all stay tuned for part 2 on Watered Down Men.
Y'all better go get it and read it so y'all can figure out what y'all did to make that man watered down. Okay.
Y'all young, it's a song. Woo!
Listen.
We did not know.
We got it. So thank you guys so much. We're gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourselves. And we gotta finish doing the book.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
come on, child.
Y'all see what I deal with. All right, see y'all later.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Bye. Y'all, this has been good.
Oh,
we got to get out of here, and we're going to play our retreat commercial. It's our outro video.
Absolutely. Y'all, $50 will hold your spot. They are coming on in. Y'all, we do have a cap for our retreat, so don't wait till the last minute, because you just have to wait for the next 2 years, because we do the retreat every 2 years. Yeah. Because our new event is coming up next year, but we can't really say a whole lot. Right. So we'll be back and forth every 2 years for both of those 2 events. So y'all, please lock in your spot of $50 today. It just hold your spot, and you can pay on it in installments, as well as you can pay on your hotel in installments as well. So, it won't be such a big hit, a one-time hit. So
yeah, guys, and do not forget about follow us on all of our Instagram, our Facebook, BlueMile, as well as us individually. We're excited. We were nominated for Gospel Choice Awards for podcasts. I forgot, it's like 2 or 3 categories. But be looking out for that, because we'll need your votes on that as well, and pushing that. But y'all, come to this retreat. We got a great lineup for you. It's going to be so good. And we do have a cap. We can only take so many people. Mm-hmm. So please do not wait till the last minute to reserve your spot. You just need $50 to reserve your spot, and you can pay every month on it. It is going to be
2 weeks. I have to do it.
It's going to be dynamic.
Exactly.
Y'all, we got to get out of here. We want to thank once again 111 Studios, La for letting us come in. We want to thank all of our sponsors, Amore Bella Beauty,
Grace Child
Jewels, and Art Music Publishing. Listen, we're excited. If you want to be a sponsor, if you want to sow into our ministry, sow into our podcast and what we're doing, y'all, you can do that, okay? So we appreciate you guys. Connect with us. And just get ready for the next episode. It's going to be great, just like this one was.
No, I can't wait.
And we're going to really bring her back to talk about this book.
Because we're going to get this book, and we're going to do the whole book thing.
Yeah, we're going to do that, because that's great conversation, especially I'm single, and it's good to read this stuff and learn what I've been doing wrong and what I need to improve on and all that good stuff. But God has been good to us, y'all. We get ready to get out of here. We love you guys. Please check out our website. Please check out everything. This is your girl, Calandra. We finna go.
Oh, and this is your girl, Daphne.
And we are changing the game for the kingdom. We out of here,
Bye,
y'all. Get ready for an unforgettable experience at the BlueMile Retreat 2025. Join us August 13th to 16th at the stunning Hilton Sandestin Beach Golf Resort and Spa for 4 days of fun, inspiration, and relaxation. For just $250, secure your spot with a $50 non-refundable deposit and dive into an exciting lineup, a meet and greet mixer, industry and wellness sessions, game night, a fabulous BlueMile gala with live entertainment and DJs, plus a full day in Sandestin. Spaces are filling fast. Email bluemilemusic@gmail.com or call 404-919-1547 for more details. Don't miss this chance to relax, connect, and celebrate. Reserve your spot now. Music, Sweet Moments Chill by Fast Sounds on Pixabay.com.